Morning, everybody. Rusty from the Rusty Razor. Got another shave of the day for you. Something new. And today we are going to be using Cold Spice from PAA, Phoenix Artist Accouterments. Wow. Man, is it artisanal or artist? Artisanal, I think it is. I can't even think. But this is your 100% Old Spice goodness. Yeah. It's like, this is going to be old school. Man, it's like when you smell this. This brings me right back to the when I was a kid. When I first started shaving. That would have been 42 years ago. Wow. And today, because it's 42 years ago, we're digging out all the old school stuff. You know, we got my old, this is my very first razor I ever used, right here. Still got it. And we're going to use some Gillette Wilkinson blades. This is the closest I have to the old Gillette style blades that we used to get. I don't use this very often, mostly because it doesn't lock very well anymore. It just kind of opens up when you start using it. And I decided to break out the Old Spice mug. Very first time I used this had the Old Spice puck in it. And this is my old brush that I used to use. So, yep, we're bringing back the old stuff today. This is a throwback shave for me. All right, so I already have some Barbasol on the face here. Give myself a little bit of slickness. I do have some good growth on the face here. It's pretty thick. I think I shaved been about 28 hours ago. So I got some good growth on the face. All right, so it would have been 1978. Where are you going? Man, it's like that soap went flying. Oh, this smells good. This is wonderful scent. It's like this brush here my dad gave me. I don't know, I can't remember if it was his that he used or it was a newer one. I don't remember, to be honest. So, but man, it smells good. Back in the day when I first started shaving, now it's like my dad says, "All right, it's time for you to start shaving." I'm like, really? I get to shave? And he went out and bought the razor and some blades, and he basically taught me to only do one. I only had to do one pass because at that time it was more or less peach fuzz. I only had to shave a few times, maybe, I don't know what the time. I first started like once a week I shaved. So a blade went a long time because there was nothing there to go against. It was like and you're done. But this is the old Schick. I guess they call it a Korona. Went to the old Ben Franklin store and picked it up. I guess he could have got me a Gillette razor, you know, the adjustables, but I think he was just going for cheap. Easy to use. And at the time, my dad, he was using, he still is, he's got his Gillette Fat Boy. You can start feeling the menthol now, all of a sudden. Menthol is starting to pop in. This is the first use on these Wilkinson blades too. But I used this till 1983, and then I got sort of retired. That's when I bought my Black Beauty over here. That's when I bought this one. This 1983, I bought it. is my next one. I got my job and had some money. I just happened to be at Walmart, and they had that, and I picked that one up. But this one got me through high school, junior high and high school. I didn't need to use it very often. You probably, it's like, wasn't until I was like 17 or, I don't know, my junior, senior years when I really started shaving more. Often, instead of about once a week, went to about twice a week. Typically it was, oop, got a date, shave. That was usually Friday or Saturday. Most likely it was Saturday. They didn't have too many dates on a Friday night because, you know, on the fall it was football, or we had a lot of track meets and stuff, or wrestling during those time frames. So it wasn't a lot of Friday nights. It was when you were busy in sports. Well, I do have a well hydrated, that's for sure, because it's going everywhere. Yeah, it's the Old Spice mug. You know, you could buy them, and they would come with the puck in. Yeah, you could insert the puck yourself. You know, the puck came in a little wrapper inside, and you just open up the little box and pull out the cup and go to town. Open it up. When they say it's menthol, it's not really mentholated very hard. It's, you can feel the menthol, but it's not like, you know, I have a lot of the Sterling mentholated, you know, they're glacial ones. Those are really menthol. This is kind of just a slight feel. You know, it's like when you have the, what did I do with it? The Parasso stuff. That's on that level of mentholation when it comes to it. But if you're an individual that likes Old Spice, the Cold Spice is right up your alley. Looks like hair coming out of the brush. It is old. It's been around for a long time. Got a lot of use. Somewhere up in the shelf up there, I have my grandparents, and I got two or three, is it three of the Old Spice mugs? I think it's three. I think one of them was my dad's. I have to say, ooh, that's really knocking down the beard. Just the old razor, even if it is a twist, basic twist to open, You know, this is your basic one. You know, put the old blade in there like that. And just close it up. Give it a nice little tight twist and make sure it stays closed. It works. Alright. Word of advice, never throw your towel into the sink full of water. Just did. Now I got a wet towel. And I put probably a nickel size amount of the soap, put it in there. I don't know if I told you, it's probably been shown well enough many times by other people, but you know, there it is. It's very soft too. It's a very soft soap. So it's really easy to scrape some off. When you go to bowl lather it up, it's one thing I've many years of shaving. Most of the time it's been bowl lathering, except when I would have these Old Spice, because I would just go to the store, buy a new puck, and then toss it in here. It's like, yep, it's getting a little low, I need a new puck, and I would just go to the store, buy a new puck, and it would last you a while. You'd get a lot of shaving out of it. I think my first puck lasted me a good, 3-4 years. Because when you only shave like once a week, it lasted a long time. You get a lot out of one. I just regret it. I remember one day it's like, oh, I need to get a new puck for my, oh, what am I thinking? I'm on autopilot here. Gotta go against the grain here. There we go. Went to go get another puck to go through in my thing, and like, nope, we're on the shelf. I'm like, okay. Looked around and like, nope, none. It's like, when's your next time you get any of the Old Spice shave soap in? It's like, well, you can go check the Walgreens, but we don't have any. I'm like, okay. And did, and he's like, oh, it's been discontinued. I'm like, what? No, that's not possible. I made that decision. Well, that's when I started shaving. After I ran out, I started just using bar soap when shaving the shower. And if I was like going someplace where I had, I always had some Barbasol to, you know, can stuff for shaving. There we go. Starting to open up. And went many years using the basics. And then the price of razor blades went skyrocketing. Because I think what they did was they were trying to phase out razor blades, totally get rid of selling them over here. And it was all those cartridges. Because it was cheaper to buy cartridge razor heads than it was to buy razor blades for the refills. There we go. Where's it at? There it is. It's like when you find, you feel it's like, man, there's a one little errant hair that's driving you nuts. This thing's opening up. That's what I kept saying, is like, this thing will open up slightly and then you're getting more blade gap going on, and cut yourself easy. Because this is a slightly more aggressive razor for me. You know, you can hear the blade working good. Stay closed. Ooh. There we go. All right, that feels good. If there's any errant hairs around here that needs to be taken care of, there we go. That'll work. Good enough for government work. All right, that's pretty much spot on. When it comes to feel that little bit of coolness going on when it comes to, actually I think there's more cooling going on with, like, if you use Stetson. I think Stetson has more mentholated aspects than this Cold Spice, but good stuff. All right, well, we've been using a Old Spice soap, so you might as well use Old Spice. That's good. Now, I'm trying to figure out, there's something that's coming out when I use the, it's like they're canceling each other out, and there's a slight one scent that's popping through. Kind of a, that's not really orange, but I'm not telling, can't tell. But that was PAA's Cold Spice. It's a wonderful scent. If you get an opportunity to ever pick it up and you like Old Spice, this is for you. That was the Schick Korona with Gillette Wilkinson blades. Nice little. And with my Old Spice mug. There you go. And my very first brush. Yep. All together. A little bit of throwback history for me. It's like every time I use anything that's smells like Old Spice, I kind of bring out some of the old equipment that goes with it. Just brings back fond memories of our youth. All right. Hope you guys like it. Hit the like button, and we'll see you in the next one. Rusty out.